Eric Gibaud, Gibaud.com, and today I'm going to present you this, which is a B.Way filter holder and filters, a professional system, which is really fantastic. So we're going to get into details. I'm going to show you why it is so great. So let's start. So let's get into this system, s.system, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how you use the system because this is really fantastic. I'm not going to get in too much detail about the optical quality because the qualities here is fantastic. Actually, my friend, colleague, Gregory Audubert, who is in France, who tested them also, get to the same conclusion as I did, which is really a great optical quality. Actually, I already reviewed some gear by them. I'll leave you links here, okay? So honestly, I think I'm going to show you some pictures I've made, obviously, but show you how this works and why this holder is so brilliant. The filter quality is no worries, okay? So let's carry on. So the first thing you're going to do is to pick one of the rings that correspond to the diameter of your lens. In case you don't have the diameter of your lens, you use a step-up ring, which is what we all do with many filters anyway. In my case, I've got 62 millimeter and I had a ring, a step-up ring of 62 to 77, so I'm going to use a 77. I received 72, 82 and 77. But they have more sizes. I know at my friend Gregory Audubert in France, they sent him the 95 millimeter because he needed that size. Okay, so they have several sizes. Okay, so you just screw this on your lens or on the step-up ring. So far, really similar to any holder. Okay, and then we're going to place a holder on that. So let's carry on. So here's the filter holder. Quality is incredible, metal, and what I really like, and it's really different from any system I've seen before, is because here you have locks. It means here you have 3 slots, and when you want to slide in a filter, you'll see they're on a frame. They go really easy, really fine. You just press a button and you place it exactly where you want. Well, when it's square it doesn't matter, but when you have a graded filter or reverse graded, it's really useful to place exactly where you want. You just press a button and move exactly where you want and lock it. You have 3 slots here. You have 4 inner slots to free it or lock it. You have for the mid one and then for the outer one, and then you have a screw to fix the here you can set the holder, and that's it. Now we're going to see how to slide in the filters and what they offer, okay? So the first filter we're going to speak about is the paralyzer. It's really easy to use. It's placed in a square frame, so you place it as any other filter, okay? As you can see, the lock is on, so I press the button behind, as you just saw before. This is inner, and then it's placed. That's it. If I want to orientate my paralyzer, I just move the wheel. That's simple. So what I like is that in case you don't want to use a paralyzer, you have this slot available for an extra filter, okay? And I've seen other system where if you don't use the paralyzer, you have an empty space that is not used, and other system it's so fixed that you need to unscrew the system to take out the paralyzer if you don't want it, okay? They have many filters in the system. They send me 6, which are 3 squares and 3 rectangle one, graded and reverse graded. So I'm going to show you about how they work. I'm going to show you place them. Really easy. And also what's great is the way you can change frames. So we're gonna have to look at it, okay? So let's do the demo, okay? So if I want to place it, very easy. I just press against it. I press my button in the back, and that's it. Easy, okay? If I want to take the one in the back, I just press my button that says inner and take it out. I don't have to move everything or force. It's really easy, as you can see. See, it's locked, it doesn't come down. I press the button, that's down. That's easy. So I'm going to show you some rectangular one, as you can really precisely place it, and also I'll show you how you can change filter in the frame, okay? let's say I want to place a graded filter. This is a hard edge graded 1.2, which is 4 stops. So very easy. I just take it, place it against the first one, the one in the front. I don't forget to press the button that says outer because I'm on the front, okay? It could be in the back, okay? And then I can precisely move. I don't have to force anything. I've tested many filter holder, many are great, okay? But you don't have this precision when you want to place exactly on the horizon. You have normally to force because it's fixed by a force, not by a lock, okay? In this case, you just free it, so you move it easily. And if you want to lock it, you just lift your finger and that's it, it's locked, you know? So I can really place precisely. What I like is you don't have problem to be right now with this place and says I don't want to have my paralyzer. You take it out, you don't have to move anything else. It's really easy access, so you really see the difference in quality. Is it is really pro for intensive use or precise use. I really love it. Okay, let's say you have several filters, maybe filters you already had, and you want to use the system with a frame, okay? I've tested many systems, and sometimes you can place frames, but it takes more time. This is really a lot easier. You have a lock here, okay? So advise you do that on top of a bed or something like this, or your car seat, or in case the filter would fall, okay? But it's easy, you just pull here, okay? I pull here, and here is my filter, okay? That easy. I want to place it back, okay? I pull and it is locked, okay? So if you have several filters and not enough frames, anyway, you use normally 3 here at the same time maximum, so that's it. So really easy. On this system you can place 3 filters, 1 paralyzer and 2 extra filters, or 3 filters, whether ND or whatever you use, okay? You can place them here, so it's really easy. Here you have a bag that comes with it, with the kit. Here in the back, well, there are several pockets. Here you could place, you have a strap also, okay? You want a shoulder strap. You can place your filter holder here if you want, and extra anything you want. In the front you have also a small pocket, but the interesting part is this one, which is where you would keep all your filters. You have space for 6 filters. Maybe this is a bit soft. I would like to have a hard thing to protect maybe more, but anyway, if frames are placed, it's really rigid, so I don't think there's any problem, okay? But that's a great idea to have included in the kit a bag to transport your kit. I think this is fantastic. So what do you get in the box? Well, depends on the kit you pick. I received 6 filters myself, but I'm going to tell you the normal one, okay? Which is the box, obviously. Inside you will get the filter holder, 3 rings, in case it's not the size, they don't have the size you need. You can use a step-up ring, obviously, like we do most of the time when we do photography with filters, okay? Then you have the paralyzer, the frame with the paralyzer in it, okay? And then the filters you've asked. And also you add microfiber cloth to clean. And then an Allen key, because actually on the back you could unscrew the slots here. I don't know if they plan to have slots with more, to change them and have more slots available. I don't know, but it's possible to unmount it, okay, unscrew it, okay? And also you get the bag. What did I receive myself? I received 6 filters, which were 3 square one, ND filters, and 3 graded one, okay? So the square one, I got 6 stop, 10 stop, and 19 stops. Now I show you a picture made with the 19 stops. That's incredible. I could do a video especially about the 19 stop also, but I'll come back to it right now, okay? And then you have the graded filter. I got 2 graded one, 1.2, which is 4 stop. One is a hard transition. This is ideal when you have a seascape and you have a clear horizon. You really want to cut light exactly there. And you have the soft version, which is not so much for sea maybe, but maybe for landscape, and you don't want a hard transition because the land is not completely straight, okay? So I've got both for 1.2, which is 4 stops. And then I've got a reverse GND, which is same thing, but in the center is where it's a bit more dark, which is like you have a sunset and you want to have the sun just in there in that part, okay, just above the horizon. I don't know, depends on people. I've got the soft transition one, okay, but they have many more filters. Now I'm going to show you the catalog. I think you're going to be like, wow. Okay, here's the catalog. As you can read here, it says filters. Well, I got no idea about Chinese, but imagine it says filters, okay? So here, the square system, 100 by 100 standard, or 100 by 150 if it's a rectangular, graded, 2 millimeter thick, which is completely standard. So if we look at a soft edge transition, as you can see, it goes from 1 stop up to 4 stops. So 1, 2 stops, 3 stops, 4 stops. If we look at hard edge, then they have 3 filters, which is 2 stop, 3 stop, 4 stops. If we look at reverse, they have 3 and 4 stops. If we look at pure ND, the square one, 100 by 100, they go from 2 stops, 4 stops, 6 stops, 8 stops, 10 stops and 19 stops, which is really impressive, okay? And then they have a natural light for night photography, and then a completely clear one, okay? So it's really really complete. One thing, if you use one of these lenses like the Nikon 14 to 24 or the Tamron 15 to 30 or the Sigma 14 to 24, you know that they give many vignetting problem, and all filter holders makers they end up selling you or making a larger filter system, which is 150 millimeter by 150, or if it's rectangular, 100 by 1700, something like this, okay? So if you have one of these lenses, then you should not get this holder, but a larger one specific for your lens. And in this case, you also have filter choice also here, maybe a bit less, but still quite a bit, to be able to work with your ultra angle wide angle lens, okay? So this is really great. And here you have a picture of the kits, the way they present it, okay? So this is really a great product. I don't know if I can transmit explaining how good they are, but the quality is really really impressive, okay? I'm going to do a small parenthesis, especially for the 5.7 filter, which is 19 stops. Many people say, 19 stops, how much light does it cut this? Well, to give you an idea, let's say I make a picture at f8, 1/25th of a second, without filter. If I place the filters, it goes from 1/125th of a second to 64 minutes. 64 minutes. This is incredible at f8. If I'm at 2.8, it would be like 1/1000th of a second to expose without filter. If I place a filter, it drops to 8 minutes. So who needs that? Well, let's say right now I want to make a picture, a long exposure picture. It's really sunny. Maybe I don't want to be at f8, but I want to be at 2.8 or 1.4. If I'm on 2.8, I could still because why 2.8 and what f8? Because maybe I want a shallow depth of field, whatever reason, okay? So here I could drop and still make an 8-minute long exposure instead of seconds or less. If I had a 10 stop, that would be a lot less, okay? So if I've got a 2.8, I would drop to 8 minutes. If I go, I have a 1.4, I could still do 2-minute exposure, okay? So I think this is incredible. Of course, you could stack several filters, but I think having this in one is brilliant. Not everyone needs it, but I think it was so impressive that I needed to make a special mention to it, okay? So, honestly, I don't know if I was able to transmit the quality of this filter holder and the filters, okay? I think the quality is stunning. I didn't speak much about the optical quality. I tested it, the results were there. Also spoke with my friend Gregory Audubert, who is in France, also using them. he has the same conclusion as I have, great optical quality. So no worries, I think it was more important to show the system because it is brilliant, but the optical quality is there, okay? So honestly, I think I can only recommend this system. They have more filters that I did not receive yet. I hope they will send them to me because more ideas to create new content. As many people ask me not to just do seascape, okay, but also cityscape, night photography, using filters, explaining the techniques. So if I get the filters, I will probably show with their kit, okay? So no problem. I really look forward to do more things with them because the quality is really impressive. It's true that it's another budget, another level, I would say, and many people think it's just for professional, but you forget that many professional, they always calculate the investment, if the return on investment, and many people think they always have the best gear. They always try to, but I know many amateurs who have really top quality gear because they don't have to justify any investment. They just feel they want to use that, they can afford it, and they do it. So honestly, the quality is exceptional. If you want a pro system, that's a pro system, okay? Really a great system. So I hope I will do a lot more presentation with them, present more gear, more situation, more everything, okay? And I hope you will like it, okay? If you're interested in getting the filters, the filter holder, filter system, all this, I have more than this. I'll leave you a link in the description where you can actually get it. So thank you B.Way for sending me all this. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Small button down here, so small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, Gibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. Also leave you links of my gear on Amazon. Also leave you a link of my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.